Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting off, Conor McGregor takes aim at Islam Makhachev, Team Khabib in deleted tweets. Lastly, Ilia Topuria reveals Max Holloway fight is being targeted for the Las Vegas Sphere. UFC superstar Conor McGregor continued his crusade against Islam Makhachev, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Dagestan in recent tweets. McGregor will return to the UFC octagon to face Michael Chandler in a welterweight headliner on June 29th at UFC 303. He returns after a long hiatus from fighting, hoping to recapture the magic that once made him one of the sport's indomitable forces. Ahead of his UFC comeback, McGregor has returned to his feisty self in recent days. During a recent live stream, he blasted some of the sport's biggest names, including Ilia Topuria and Kamaru Usman. McGregor's hatred for Nurmagomedov and his team has remained prominent years after UFC 229. He's repeatedly accused Makhachev, Nurmagomedov, and other Dagestani fighters of inbreeding and hasn't faltered in making things personal. After the UFC posted some video footage on Wednesday of Makhachev's final preparations for UFC 302, McGregor jabbed at Makhachev and his team in recent tweets. McGregor's latest taunts could be his latest tactic to attempt to lure the UFC lightweight champion Makhachev to a fight. Makhachev welcomed a super fight against McGregor if they win their upcoming fights, potentially as soon as August or September. First things first for McGregor as he looks to snap a skid of losses in 3 of his last 4 fights. Back-to-back losses to Dustin Poirier in 2021 included a devastating leg injury suffered at UFC 264. Makhachev and Poirier will fight in the UFC 302 main event on June 1st. McGregor will make his return just weeks later, setting up a potential clash between Makhachev and the former 2-division champion. UFC featherweight champion Ilia Topuria wants to fight Max Holloway sooner rather than later. Ilia has been out of action since his shot at featherweight gold in the main event of UFC 298 in February. Just a few months removed from that victory, Ilia Topuria's next opponent is far from a secret. Following his knockout win over Justin Gaethje at UFC 300, Max Holloway was tabbed as the next title challenger. In the interview, Topuria stated that he wanted to fight as soon as possible. The reason is that he wants to be ready for a potential UFC Spain card. Furthermore, Ilia Topuria revealed that his return is tentatively set for UFC 306 in September. That card will go down at the new Las Vegas Sphere venue and will be held on Mexican Independence Day. However, Topuria added that his title defense against Max Holloway is far from official as of now. Here is what he said. "My target is to come back in September, so right now we are in the conversations for that to happen. So we'll see. If Max Holloway is able to fight in September, we have a fight. If not, I don't know." Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.